Something else that we are continuing to monitor, a number of road closures and the road conditions on major highways all across the Northwest Louisiana and in our area. Joining us this morning to talk more about the road conditions and what they're seeing right now is Aaron Buchanan with the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development. Aaron, good morning. Thanks for joining us. The big question, how are the roads right now?
Well, the roads are still pretty icy. I mean, obviously, we still have some significant accumulation on all of our routes. We didn't, we won't see much melting until we really get the sunlight throughout the day, which is going to be great. However, I know that people are itching to get out and about, and it's really too early to do that. Again, our crews have been working to clear all of our priority and major routes and keep those passable. But we are monitoring a situation over in Lincoln and Ouachita parishes right now on I-20 westbound involving some 18-wheelers that have been stopped overnight. So, just because a route is clear doesn't mean that something can't change very quickly. And we really are asking people to have some patience here as we, work throughout the day to continue these operations.
Aaron, can you talk a little bit about that problem on Interstate 20 in Lincoln Parish? We were talking earlier this morning about a number of 18-wheelers who just simply pulled over to the side of the highway, went to sleep. Some of those drivers are tired. They just went inside their cabs, went to sleep. They're trucks just on the side of the highway. Can you talk a little bit about the dangers that come with making a move like that?
So, initially I think we had an 18-wheeler who was having some trouble getting through, and then all of those behind them could not. And then we had a complete shutdown. So, what was happening overnight is that state police, in conjunction with DOTD, were having to go through and wake up all the drivers who were sleeping, and then as well as mobilize our crews to be able to get to the area to continue to clear out and get traffic flowing. Eastbound is flowing in that area. Westbound may be still slow moving right now. Crews are actively working to clear out the area and get things going. But that's a risk in taking and getting out in these types of conditions, even despite our best efforts. All it takes is a moment for things to go very wrong. So once we get traffic flowing on I-20 in that area or any others, all it takes is a split second for a truck to jackknife, and all of a sudden the road is shut back down again. And that's really why we're asking people to try to bear with us and try to have some patience and stick it out a little while longer so that we can really get these roads to a point where we feel comfortable saying, okay, we feel like it's all right for people to get out. And keep in mind, they've been clearing for 48 hours. Mm-hmm. So, it's not for lack of effort. Absolutely. These crews have been working around the clock. It's just when you have these very cold temperatures, you just don't have any melt off. And then you get some packed in ice on top of the roadways. So we're still treating with salt on the bridges and overpasses. A lot of those are in good condition. Long stretches of highway are in good condition. That doesn't mean that we're encouraging everybody to get out, though. So please just bear with us for a little while longer.
All right. Aaron Buchanan, a big shout out to your crews for making sure that those roads are passable and are safe as possible. Aaron Buchanan with the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development. We do appreciate your time. We'll be staying in touch with you throughout the day, Aaron. Thank you.